The African Spelling Bee Championships for 2023 recently came to a thrilling conclusion in Kampala, Uganda, showcasing the linguistic prowess and intellectual acumen of participants from across the continent. The event brought together 11 countries. To talk to us more on this, we're joined by African Spelling Bee CEO Roger Dickinson and 13-year-old Lesedi Seemane from Limpopo, who came first in the junior category, tied with Team Uganda. Guys, a good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And welcome to the agenda.
Thanks for having us.
I want to start with you, Lesedi, because you're our superstar, obviously. Congratulations on the win. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling happy.
Okay, that's a nice big smile. We like that. All right, Rob, let's come to you. Roger, rather. Thank you so much for talking to us. The African Spelling Bee. Talk to us about how it was funded. What exactly the African Spelling Bee is.
So thank you very much. The African Spelling Bee is a group of really friends from across the continent who got together in 2016 from countries like Uganda, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Zambia, Lesotho, Botswana, and decided to really bring together our children in this great competition. So we've been running for the last 7 years, and we had a bit of a break with COVID, but this is our 6th competition that took place in Uganda. And yeah, we just had an amazing time with just incredible young Africans from across the continent coming together to spell and to get to know each other and to excel in a great way.
Yeah, it sounds like such a great initiative, especially in a country like ours, where our literacy rate is so problematic. So something that celebrates literacy really must be applauded. Lesedi, let's come to you. How did you come across the African Spelling Bee? What made you decide that you wanted to participate?
So in my school, we were doing the DBE spelling bee. After I won at the provincial level, Mr. Roger was there and he saw us participating in the DBE competitions. And after we won at the provincial level, he decided that we must go and join the African Spelling Bee.
Okay, that's incredible. And so you joined it, and what was the experience like? You got to travel?
Yes, African Spelling Bee has exposed me to other countries.
Wow.
I have improved my communicating skills. I got to make new friends and see new places. Yeah,
you got to learn some Luganda in Kampala. Roger, let's come back to you. I mean, there's something so incredible about seeing the joy on her face, and this is really just about being able to spell difficult words. And again, it's about the celebrating of literature, right? What do you think the participating in Spelling Bee actually does for learners?
So yeah, I mean, it does a multiple things. So obviously, someone to excel at spelling, like Lesedi does, you have to be a reader, and so she's an amazing reader. She's just applies herself. She's got great support at her primary school and from the Department of Education. So the first thing is obviously it really builds a culture of literacy. The second thing, it does really force you to get out of yourself, stand on the stage, and really face your biggest fears. And Lesedi is just she's a quiet girl as you see her now, but when you see her on the stage, she's confident, she's composed, and she really gives it her best. So I think confidence, literacy skills, and then obviously the big issue for us across the continent is Pan-Africanism and bringing together our children to really get to know each other and to get to know other places. So I think that's just really what we are about. And
I believe, Roger, that you guys are also involved in remedial reading and literacy programs in South Africa?
Yes, so that's really our biggest program. We run that with the DBE across the country, and really focusing on grade 4. As you've seen with those reports, that is the key year that you want to fix. If you can read at the grade 4 level, you will matriculate. If you can't, you won't. It's that simple. And so we focus on a lot of reading programs right at the grade 4 level.
Yeah, so I'm going to speak to Lesedi again, because this is what I'm trying to get to, Lesedi, is what the benefits are for you of having participated. Obviously, there's benefits having won, and congratulations once again. But what are the benefits of you having participated in the spelling bee? Maybe talk to us about what you want to do when you grow up and how, you know, having gone through this gets you one step closer to that goal.
So when I started spelling bee, I was a little bit shy, but then when I got to travel to places and meet new people, I was starting to be more, you know, I was starting to be free with people. So when I grew up, I was a neurosurgeon, and as I'm participating in spelling bee, it improves my vocabulary of words. I start to know more words, and yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, what was the reaction from your parents when you came home as the winner of the Africa Spelling Bee? Look at that smile.
So we did a big party for me, just a little small party, and they celebrated me. Yo, they were really happy.
A whole yo, wonderful. So, to give us, what was the final word that you were given right at the end? I'm terrified to hear this. What was the final word?
I think it was metaphor.
Was it metaphor? Okay. What was the hardest one that you? What was one of the ones that really scared you?
Try to remember.
Anemia.
Anemia. Okay, anemia is a
Yeah.
very scary one. Anemia is I'm not even going to attempt to spell it myself. I'm going to just leave it there. What support do you need, Roger, to keep this initiative going? Because you're doing great work, obviously.
Yeah, I think obviously as an NGO, sponsorship is always important. I think that we want to get deeper and deeper into rural South Africa and give children more chance. We do have a really great relationship with the Department of Education, so we're really going to continue to build that in places like Limpopo, Northern Cape, Western Cape, KZN, and across the country. But I think the biggest support, as you'll see from what Lesedi does, is family support. You know, when families get behind a young child, there's no stopping them. And I think we've seen that over the years, that is the number one thing. We need our community, we need our village to raise our children. And I think that's what we're calling for more than anything else. Yeah.
Absolutely. The pride on Lesedi's face when she talks about that party, because her family was proud of her. Really something special. And for next year, Roger, those that want to participate, where do we go? Because those that are watching are thinking, okay, this is something for me and my kiddies to get into for 2024.
Yeah, so they should check out our website, www.africanspellingbee/South Africa. They can also find us on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. They can just Google us as well. So African Spelling Bee South Africa. Our registrations will open in the next month for 2024. And in 2024, we're off to Abuja, Nigeria for the African Spelling Bee. So that's going to be exciting.
Great stuff. That's great. And Lesedi, I'm going to let you have the last word here. Motivate those that want to enter the African Spelling Bee and perhaps are terrified.
So spelling bee isn't quite difficult, but it needs you to read a lot. You must read books, stories, novels, and mostly you must be attached to the dictionary. You must at least practice 15 minutes a day, and you mustn't pass a day without reading anything.
Yes. Wow, you're going to be an incredible neurosurgeon, and we'll be watching you very closely. Thank you so much for your time. Roger Dickinson, great work. Keep it up, and all the best as you continue to grow the African Spelling Bee. He is, of course, the founder of the African Spelling Bee, as well as a 13-year-old Lesedi Seemane from Limpopo, who came first in the junior category, having tied with Team Uganda.